So lately, there's been a lot of rumblings around the NFL that certain teams may be somewhat tanking in order to secure the services of Clemson quarterback Trevor Lawrence. And one of those teams currently in discussion are the New York Jets, who are the worst team in the NFL with an 0-9 record. And rightfully so, all this tanking talk with the Jets made its way back to Trevor, who responded when asked if he would return to Clemson for his senior campaign in order to avoid being drafted by the New York Jets. And the Clemson quarterback would go on to say, "I'm just trying to enjoy my last few months here, if that's what I decide to do. I'm just trying to enjoy it, and obviously, I'm not trying to make a stir. I don't want any more people talking about me than they already are, so my thing is, I'm just never going to corner myself to where I have to do something just because of something I said in the past. My mindset is the same, but I really don't want to talk about it anymore. People want me to say no matter what. For sure I'm leaving school, and that's just not something I'm going to say. That's as simple as it is. I'm never going to corner myself like that, but that's what people want to hear. I want to leave myself opportunities to take everything in and make a decision, and obviously, I'm not going to say for sure I'm staying or for sure I'm leaving, and it turns out that caused more of a commotion than if I hadn't said anything." So although Trevor has made it clear that he will be leaving Clemson after the season, it's fair to say that the Jets have their eyes set on their new quarterback in the Clemson QB. He's probably one of the most NFL-ready quarterbacks to enter the draft since maybe Andrew Luck, and it's easy to see why so many teams are clamoring up for his services. So on Monday Night Football, where the Jets hosted division rivals the New England Patriots, there were many peculiar instances that we saw from the Jets after taking a 10-point lead heading into the fourth quarter. Now I'm going to start off by saying that these are simply my thoughts and observations, and obviously there's no way of actually proving that the Jets are indeed tanking 100%. Anyways, before we jump into the analysis of this game, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. It doesn't cost you anything, and you could always unsub or turn off notifications at any point in time. Also, I'm doing a PS5 giveaway, and in order to be eligible, all you need to do is sub to the channel with all notifications turned on, and follow me on either my Twitter or IG, and lastly, send me a DM with a screenshot showing you've completed step 1. So, trailing 27-17 entering the fourth quarter, the Patriots scored the game's final 13 points to come away with a 30-27 road victory over the New York Jets on Monday Night Football. Trailing 27-20 with the final 6 minutes left, J.C. Jackson's interception of Joe Flacco set up Cam Newton's second rushing touchdown of the game. The Patriots then forced a quick Jets punt before Newton's 20-yard completion to Jacoby Myers set downs. Newton threw for 274 yards while helping the Patriots improve to 3-5 on the season. Myers led all receivers with 169 yards, while running back Damian Harris rushed for a team-high 71 yards before leaving the game in the fourth quarter with an apparent injury. Flacco, starting in place of Sam Darnold, threw for 262 yards and 3 touchdowns that included 2 touchdown passes to Brashad Perriman. This was Flacco's first start since last season when he played for the Broncos, and you can clearly see that he turned the clock back to 2013. Flacco had an outstanding game up until the fourth quarter. Horrible. With the game intact and the Jets nursing a 1-score lead with under 6 minutes to play, Flacco threw a deep ball intended for Denzel Mims, but right into double coverage. And I'm not sure what Flacco saw, as you could see the defense was in cover 2. On top of that, right before he threw the interception, Flacco had a man on the flat and another coming across on the over, wide open. If this was a game where Flacco was playing his normal self, I could understand, but this was a game where the veteran QB was clearly playing lights out and throwing crisp passes all night long until his interception here. Also, he's throwing to a rookie receiver who's in double coverage. So it kinda makes you think, did he get a message from upstairs telling him not to screw things up, as the Jets were clear frontrunners for the first overall pick? The next play I want to highlight is when the Patriots were in field goal position on 3rd and 1 and Cam, under center, slips and falls, creating a 4th and 1 situation. At this point, the Patriots were down, getting a field goal, had too many men on the field is beyond me. There was also another play where after Flacco's interception, Cam was about to go 3 and out, but a defensive holding call saved the Patriots and gave them another chance on the offense. And lastly, I know I may be reaching on this one, but there were just too many coincidental instances where it looks like the Jets are purposely trying to lose this game. Or maybe it's just a case of the Jets being the Jets. With that being said, the Jets have an abundance of draft stock over the next couple years as they picked up 2 of Seattle's first round picks from the Jamal Adams trade and will likely fetch more picks if they decide to trade Sam Darnold. Anyways, the future of the New York Jets may look even a little more brighter if only they manage to get rid of head coach Adam Gase.